trying to understand humans. They okay, so the alien masters of the humans, they have this thing called therapy, and they keep trying to push it on me. They need me to go work 19 years of my life so I can get money to go talk to some fat, ugly looking bitch who's been beaten by a 2x4 one too many times, as if God is going to have to beat me in the head with the 2x4 next if I don't understand the message he's sending me when he sends me a disfigured alien. And then they're going to tell me all about what I should do in life after I tell them about my life. Or they're just going to call the cops. They're probably going to call the cops. So, so they keep advertising to me, go to this therapy stuff, son. Back in the bayou in Louisiana, we ain't called cops. Right, we just called the alligators. And the alligators will solve the situation, whatever problem you have. We just be like, alligator, what's your decision? And usually by the time we said what, alligator what, the alligator would have solved any problem we have. And, you know, if you didn't get your ass out of there, obviously God and the alligator both have decided you's part of the problem too. So I mean, you's a lazy ass bastard if you ain't get out there by lifetime. So, but let me call my therapist. Let me call my therapist. I got $10,000 in my pocket, son. I be like, ooh, therapist, hey, what's wrong with my head? And they be listening. They be sitting there. They I be like, my head, man. There's some words and things in it, and it's like a whirlwind going around a carousel, and there's some children dancing in the middle of it, and I'm like, therapist, how the hell is those children just dancing when the whirlwind's going on? What the hell? Who the hell is these children? Was they Superman Link? And the therapist is like, give me an extra $5,000. Give me an extra $5,000 and come back next week, and we will find out the meaning to the children in the middle of the whirlwind who dance. And I said, okay, therapist. So I'll come back next week. And I just robbed the bank, and I give him some monies. And I was like, oh, and they're like, what you been up to? How's things been going? How's the children in the whirlwind going? And I go, well, the children in the whirlwind, they told me to go rob a bank. And I went and robbed a bank. And so I can pay your bills now. And the therapist is like, I like that money. Those are some good children. Those ain't from no normal filthy household, is they? They're some good fancy children. They're the best children on the planet. And I said, God, there's some children of corn. There's God's children. And he said, they're damn right there is. Fucking. And then I was like, I think Chucky from Child's Play was dancing with him too. He's a beast. His dancing machine. He's like dancing, dancing. His dancing machine. And then the therapist is like, well, that's the end of today's session. You come back next week with $5,000, and I give you the answer to these questions. So I come back next week, and he's like, "How you doing?" And I'm like, well, I can't complain, Pa. Things is fun and exciting. Got the feds on my ass these days, cause I just robbed the Federal Reserve to pay your bills. To pay for my next visit with you. You like the Oracle? I gotta come here. That's an addiction, bro. It's like crack, except for I don't get to feel good from it. Yeah, my friend. Yes, my friend. And then so I gave him the $5,000, and he was like, "Ooh, wee, I love that money. And then we did a little dance together. We both stood up and we started dancing. It was like, money, money, money. He was like, oh yeah. And then I started telling him how I really feel. He was like, tell me how you feel today, son. And I was like, well, I'm gonna tell you how I really feel. Like, you know, I don't like being there. I want to kill myself, wake up in the morning, want to kill myself. And he's like, hold on, I gotta call my friend. And he calls up his friend, and then he gets off the phone and he's like, but continue with your story. And it's like, and then I realized there's these other motherfuckers in the way, and they need to die too, like the other people who died last week when I got your money. And he's like, hold on, I gotta call my friends on the line again. I gotta talk to them. And then he's like, gets off the phone. He's like, continue with your story. And I was like, well. And then, those friends from the week before fucked them up. And, next week, if we're going to meet again next week, I got to get some more money. So I'm going to meet with some other friends. I know some people who need to, go off to Jesus land. And then, he's like, well, how do you suppose we do that? How are we going to do that this week, though? That way things turn out better and we can get these sessions over with and you can move on with your life. And I'm basically like, well, I think the best people to move to Jesus land is your ass, because I'm killing all these motherfuckers to support your damn drug fucking money-loving lifestyle. And then the therapist is like, what do you mean? You're off the script here. That ain't what this was about. And I was like, hell yeah, that's what this was about. You was coming to therapy for me, and now I got the answer, motherfucker.